last video, which will be basically the Pannier. All right, next up in the series is going to be the Pannier adapters for the front, which is what I'm doing, because I obviously have the child stuff in the back, so I'm going to do the Pannier adapters on the front. I've already unboxed them just for a little bit of ease of the installation video. So basically for these extra tabs that you see kind of go, make sure they go to the inside. And then the instruction manuals in these is awesome. My videos are just to kind of show kind of how long it takes or whether it's hard or difficult. Everything so far has been super easy. So with the rack install, I'm going to start with the 3 for the fork and then do the last 2 on the strut at the end. And then helps if you grab the right size wrench, which is actually a 3mm. So I grabbed a 4 and wasn't paying attention. So we'll just get this first one up and on so the rack will be partially up as I grab the other pieces, including the washers. So piece number 2. It is easy if you do take the front wheel out for the front Pannier adapter install, just to give yourself a little bit more room, because you will need to put bolts from the back side into that strut. So it's just a little easier if you actually take the wheel out and then not tighten these down as much. That would help me. They're still loose, because then with the basically fender strut side, you just have a much longer inserted piece, and it's threaded on both ends. So you're only going to use, so it's kind of, there's wobbles here. You're actually only going to use 2 out of the 3 holes for the fender strut attachment. And then basically it goes at it from both sides. So you have outside and an inside bolt onto it with that longer centered piece. That does go in through the back. You'll just repeat the process for both sides. Biggest thing kind of to remember is, there are actually 2 screws. I didn't do a good job of explaining this. So there's actually 2 different bolts for the rack itself. The taller ones, hex, bigger head, is for the back side. Rounded is for the front side. So I didn't say that as I started to do it, just because sometimes I take for granted what I do. So those actually go on the inside, since there's actually only 4 of those, so it's easier to do if you just do those on the inside, because that's the way they work. So we've got that in on both sides. Lower. Let's do it up here. Upper. And basically it'll be tightening that down, and then it's all done. And then the front pannier adapters are on, and then I'll drop my cool caves on and go get the kids. All right, that's the last major accessory install for now. I'm sure I'll come up with something else to do on this thing because the options are pretty endless, which is what makes it really cool. So thanks.